Good morning, guys. I hope you had a great 4-day weekend. We are going to go over vocabulary 37. And the first root that you need to know this week is lit, which means writing or letter. Okay. And usually when you hear a word with the root lit, it will have to do with reading, writing, or letters. Okay. So if you scroll down to clues to meaning, and it says, now that more schools have begun to emphasize reading and writing in the curriculum, students' literacy is at an all-time high. Okay, so what I want to think about is they were talking about emphasizing reading and writing, and then they're talking about literacy rates going up. So what do you think the word literacy might mean? Next, I want you to look at, it says, I like all of your references to other writers and poets in your research paper. I think it makes you sound literary. So somebody that's including writers into their research paper, what do you think it means that they are literary? I suggest you ask students who are computer literate and know how to use them to help those students who do not yet understand the new software. So if they are literate with the computer, well, if you read a little bit further, it gives you context clues and it tells you they know how to use them. So somebody that would be literate with technology, what do you think that might mean? And finally, she knew that if she pressed the delete key, she would obliterate what she had typed and might not be able to get it back. So think about that. Hitting the delete key would obliterate everything and it might not ever come back. So what do you think the word obliterate might mean? Okay, next we have three roots, which are plex, ply, and ply. Okay, and those mean, to fold or twine. Okay, so words that have those roots usually have something to do with things that might be folded together or entwined together. And this could be literally like they are actually woven together or just figuratively speaking. Okay. Think of a duplex housing unit. Okay. Well, the people live separately, but the two apartments are usually connected or intertwined through like a door. Okay. So here are the words that I want you to figure out if you can see what they mean. The words you are looking for are complex, complexion, complicate, comply, imply, perplexed, pliant, and supplication. So it says, I'm sorry, my dog is very restless today. My friend Zoe is complicated because you never know what she's thinking. All right, so right away I'm thinking of somebody that's complicated and not knowing what they're thinking. I don't mean to imply that there's anything bad about her. I would never suggest that. But here's an example. Last night, she studied her face in the mirror for an hour. Her complexion is beautiful. Her soft, pliant skin was spotless. But she was sure she saw a pimple. Oh no, a pimple. That left me feeling confused and perplexed. She begged me to go to the store and buy her some face cream. She was so desperate she got on her knees in supplication. I was afraid that if I didn't comply, I wouldn't have anyone to hang out with that night. So I went to the store, even though that's a big no-no right now. When I got back, we tried to read the complex instructions for using the cream. There were so many steps that we couldn't figure out how to use it. Suddenly, Zoe decided that her face was fine and there was no cream that was needed. See what I mean? She's complicated. Okay, so those underlined words in that little story there are going to be words that you're working with this week. Okay? Please feel free to email any one of us if you are struggling with any of these and need some guidance, and we will get back to you as quickly as possible. Have a great day, guys.